The alternator's in the car. This is the coupler. I hadn't really
Okay.
looked at anything.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll give you the key.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'll be right in this house. I don't have nowhere to go. So I have a cousin coming over because I'm trying to get you some business. Anybody that's useful to me.
Well, thank you so
She
much.
drives a Chevy.
Okay.
And what it's doing, I had a Chevy Malibu like hers too. It cuts off like mid-drive.
Mm-hmm.
But then it cranks right back up.
Okay.
So I don't know if you've ever heard of that. But she's going to come over here in a little while because I was telling her, hey, car guy coming over here. You might want to talk to him.
Yeah. Well, I'll get started on it, and I'll let you know when I finish up.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, ma'am. First things first. Here is the battery cover. 13 millimeter. I take them out along with this cover. Keep it with the cover. We're gonna just make that look like a 10 millimeter. You know, you can never be too safe, so what we're actually gonna do is just put the bag over it, whatever the bag is. It's not gonna touch anything, spark anything. I'm come around front. We've got some other 10 millimeters to pull from the bottom. I believe there's 6. First, we're gonna pop this cap off here. This little beauty plate, beauty cover, however you wanna divvy it. All right. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 electrical connectors. Then we can access the alternator panel. To reach one of these, I was able to reach this one through here, and that one I reached through here. And this vent hose. This vent hose, I'm gonna keep that out of the way, but connects to this here, and then your bottom connector there. This one here actually connects to that. So, yeah. All right, got the bolts out. Let's pull it out of here. So you've got these dowel pins here. That's why that was so difficult to get out. That way you don't misline it. And you got this silly looking bolt here. Yep, it was your alternator. Apparently this bolt here gets loose sometimes, and people think it's an alternator, but that bolt's tight. This thing still looks fine, but you know, we're gonna swap it just to be on the safe side. More dowel pins. Look at there. Remove that. Pull this off here. We want to make sure that this is the correct one, and it looks identical to me. And we got this here. Look at that brand new coupler. It's basically a little tiny alternator belt. It's funny. All right, so I'm gonna stick this bad boy in here at the same time as that little guy. So I want to make sure get these dowel pins in is what we want. Okay. All right. Hard to see. To be honest, I'm having trouble seeing it. Alright, so dowel pins are in, which will perfectly line this alternator. Threads are started. What I want to do is snug these up. Not a whole bunch, just a quick snug. There we go. Snug, not super tight, just nice and snug. Pop that on there. Nice and snug, not too tight. I'm gonna pop this bad boy in there. Ta-da! And there you go. There's your alternator replacement. Now time to reassemble all of this. So I'm gonna clean these up and clean up the other side. All right, got the manifold back on, so we'll snug these up. There's 2 more on the bottom. You go ahead and click this in here. That goes on its little bracket there. You see, we've got a little clip connector, and we've got this little vacuum hose that hooks right into there. There you go. You want to feel it snap in just like that. And you got these little connectors here. We're gonna just go ahead and hook those right back up. No problem. You want to hear it snap just like that. And snap that on down just like that. And you see this down here. Now this connector down here hooks to this, clips right in. You just gotta feel around for it if you can't quite see it. You want to feel it clip in, try to pull it out, because sometimes they're hard to hear the clip on these old ones. Connect that there, just to get everything connected how it's supposed to. And as I was putting this in, there's actually a connector right here. I don't know if you can see it, but down in here. So as you're installing this whole thing, you want to connect that before it's down there, because it's not easy to get to here, as you might be able to tell. And then we've got 2 more bolts on the bottom of the manifold to take care of. And throw this duct back on, connect the battery, and hopefully the battery's not dead. So this one down here at the bottom of the intake manifold, you start it on with your hand. Everything's lined up from the top if it's all pretty close quarters. And I'm just tightening it up right there with my finger on a socket with a 1/4-inch ratchet. And now I can tighten that up with my ratchet, pull it off, and get the other one from the bottom. Now I'm screwing in this bottom one here. Don't forget your little bracket. Most of this was 10 millimeters. It was a 14 millimeter on the alternator, air ducts, bolts are a 7mm or a flathead. This is a T25 here. Just the primary purpose of this little plastic bracket is just to keep this AC line from getting caught in this fan. Keep it from chafing on anything. So we got everything hooked up here, there, down there, right here, another one down here. Now we're gonna put this air duct on. You just snake it on down, stick it on there, and give some good twisty turns. I'm lucky I have thin arms. Now, this thing doesn't like being in here, so it doesn't like it. It doesn't like it one bit. This thing has is just totally a hassle. I'm not even gonna lie. So you just sneak it on up. You gotta stick it on in there. I'm sure you can see it. Oh, there we go, just like that. And ta-da! Stick this on here, just like that. So grab this here and take care of this one now. Go ahead and tighten that up, nice and snug. Now over here, obviously we need to snug this up. And there's also, what I'm gonna do is take this 1/4 inch swivel here. I got a 7mm line around here somewhere for this throttle body intake tube. I should tighten it on up now. From the bottom here, it's definitely a doable tight spot. Just get that nice and snug. All right. Now we're gonna come up top and snug this one down here. This little resonator box. Little baby resonator box. All right, so now it's tight and on. Everything is connected on there. And we got a mailman coming through. Now we just gotta get this bottom panel on, which will just take a second. A couple threads started here to keep it up so it's not falling while I try to screw something. Get a couple threads there. Go on back. Get a couple threads started here as well. Oh, and there you go. Thread started right here. And tighten one up. You don't want them super tight, you don't want them to fall out, you want them snug. Nice and snug. Oh. Nice and snug. Nice and snug. Now if there was another one, I'd put it there, but it's snug, it's not going anywhere. Oh. Now to put the beauty cover back on and connect the battery and start her up. Alright, now we're gonna start it up. All right. Now what we're going to do is verify the voltage. And that's how you replace an alternator on an xc90.